If you like what you hear in this podcast and want to help us keep the lights on, then you could support us on Ko-fi for as little as a £1 one-off donation. The links are in the episode description. Thanks for your support. This is Skip, the podcast where we tell you, in our opinion, which albums are truly unskippable and which ones belong in the skip. I'm Mike.
I'm Rob.
And this week we are listening to Maroon 5 Songs About Jane. I'm going to try and not give the game away early. That's the one we're doing this week.
For anybody that doesn't know, Mike has a personal vendetta against the singer of this band, and I have no idea why.
I just think he's kind of fucking lame. He's also, like, the weirdest person. Did you see, like, when his sex got leaked?
Yeah, but this is pre all that. This is before the world knew he was a bit weird.
I know, but he's
weird.
He's weird, and
you could say that about Michael Jackson with, like, the sort of everything he went through, and people still love his music.
I know,
you need to look at this without any prejudice. That's the whole point of the fucking show.
But I hate his whiny voice.
But you've made me listen to some absolute dog shit.
I have, haven't I?
It's fine.
Anyway, we are talking about Songs About Jane. It's Maroon 5's technical debut, but not actually their debut. It's weird. That album that they produced as Cara's Flowers is one of the worst things I've ever heard. That's hopefully not going to colour how I feel about this. This was like 2002 when this came out.
Way, got it in one.
Hey, there we go. Let's hear about it, because I don't actually know the trivia. I just remember being traumatised in every shopping centre with this goddamn album.
So this album is 24 years old. How insane is that?
Time is fleeting.
So this is one of the first albums I actually remember being advertised on TV.
No, I don't remember being advertised on TV. That is interesting.
I used to watch a lot of cable television back in like 2000.
Was it analog, or was it when?
No, it was on Telecom or whatever it was, Telenet.
Wow.
Before Virgin was a thing.
Do you mean like
Telewest?
The one that they actually turned off, like that one? Because I used to have Cartoon Network as a kid, and we were halfway through the Freezer saga. And then they turned it off. I'm sorry, yeah, Dragon Ball Z was on Cartoon Network. And then they turned it off, and I couldn't finish watching it until like years later.
Because he went to Toonami.
I know, but like Toonami was on... This is a weird tangent. Toonami was on Cartoon Network, but like you used to get it like old style cable, and then it was called analog, and you got like 30 odd channels. They turned it off. Then it was you have to buy Sky, and then Freeview came in. Remember with like ITV Digital and that?
Well, I had... so instead of Sky, it was... what is now Virgin Media. It was like Telewest or something like that. So it was cable through the ground, and the Cartoon Network channel turned off, but it turned into Cartoon Network and Toonami's two separate channels.
Yeah, but it was like...
And then Fox Kids in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I had glorious television.
I did not.
But this advert was constantly being advertised like one of those late night love 50 best hit compilation CDs. Like, introducing Maroon 5. This love has taken, with hit songs like She Will Be Loved, She Will.
So like the adverts we produced for the
pretty much.
Imagine episode.
Yeah, imagine that, but real, and talking about Adam Levine. Just give a brief history. So released on the 25th of June 2002, it was their emotionally charged, groove-soaked debut studio album under this moniker.
Yeah, so they weren't Maroon 5, like I said before this. They were Cara's Flowers. Who cares? Let's hear more.
It was technically a hybrid pop, rock, soul album, and reshaped early 2000s radio with its blend of heartbreak, funk, and melodic punch. It's confessional, rhythmic, intimate, and unmistakably personal. A snapshot of a young band navigating love, loss, lust, definitely lust, resentment, and emotional fallout, with many fans considering it to be one of the defining pop rock albums of the decade.
Feels filthy calling this rock.
It does, but it is technically pop rock, and I can see the influences.
Because there was a presence of one singular guitar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Two, because Adam Levine does sometime play guitar.
Ew.
I know. He's even got an Epiphone tattooed on his chest.
Does he actually?
He has actually got an Epiphone Les Paul tattooed on his chest. There was a whole meme saying he couldn't afford to have the Gibson tattooed.
I like that. That's good.
And the quote of this album is, "It's a diary set to guitar riffs, neo-soul grooves, and hooks sharp enough to scar."
Who suggested this album, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Oh, let me just get the list up. I think it's one of my former colleagues, Jenny.
Jenny.
Her mom gave us Kate Bush the other week.
Oh, well, this is an interesting generational divide.
I know, right? Bit of a change from Kate Bush.
Yeah, pretty like high concept, fucking like industry shattering Kate Bush. Maroon 5. Thanks, Jenny. I hope that I don't piss you off royally this episode, but it's likely. Yeah. Did they send in any comments about this one?
No, we talked about this one in person. It's just one that we both really enjoyed when we were growing up.
Ah, fair enough. Okie dokie. I think actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might remember it being advertised. Do you remember those like Jamster adverts?
Yeah.
With the crazy frog and that. I swear to Christ, you could get a polyphonic this long.
D, D,
D, D, D, D, D. Yeah.
D, D.
And that cost you £4 a month for some reason.
2 days.
Was it 2 days?
I remember I sent one text to Jamster to get a ringtone.
Yeah.
They didn't deliver the ringtone because my phone couldn't have the ringtone. And I got charged £8 for sending the message to get it and the message to cancel.
Christ alive.
So I put a tenner on and I had £2 left after 2 days.
It's like the crypto of its day, innit? Like,
it really was. How it wasn't illegal, I do not know. All I know is that my uncle phoned to complain to them because my cousin ran up a bill for like £300 or something like that.
Oh, that's a lot of
And
money.
my uncle phoned him and went, "Why are you letting somebody under the age of 14 sign up to a subscription service? You're breaking the law." And they refunded every penny.
It's because they didn't ask Mr. Payer.
Exactly.
Yeah, Mr. Bill Payer.
Oh, yeah. You have to ask Bill Payer.
Yeah.
Everybody, get in touch with Bill Payer on Facebook and see if you have his permission to sign up to Jamster.
I love that meme. Right, okay, so this is one that you remember kind of like growing up with. Is it one that you listened to much when
It
you
is
were a
one
kid?
that I listened to when I was a kid.
I'd heard it once before, emphasis on once, in terms of like a full package. And then obviously I feel like a lot of people are going to go, this is the one that has This Love and Sunday Morning on it, and She Will Be Loved. Yeah, it's that one. It's the one with all of the ones you know, basically.
Yep.
Of like early Maroon 5. Obviously, then there's mid Maroon 5, which is like the moves like Jagger Hellscape. I'm familiar with what's going on here. I feel like maybe it was a trauma response, but I kind of blocked out most of the album outside of the singles. So this was like coming to a new album in many ways for me, but like it was one of those where, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, this is the one I feared the most.
When you actually said that to me out loud, and I was like, why do you fear Maroon 5?
Yeah, I super don't vibe with Maroon 5. Now, I've given him a fair chance. Things might change over the course of this episode, but before the listen, Maroon 5 was one of my least favourite bands. Like, I super just did not get the watered down factory cookie cutter nonsense. And I think maybe that complaint could be levied against them during the kind of like the Mick Jagger Hellscape. Mick Jagger Hellscape. You know what I mean?
Moves like Jagger.
The moves like Jagger Hellscape. Where they were just cracked like stuff like Payphone, where like the impact that it had on humanity will not be felt in any way, shape, or form.
It will, because there were great Minecraft covers of it.
I didn't know that they did that one. I remember this is the only
is
reason
my
why.
biome, it's where I call home.
Oh God, is that?
Yeah.
It's it. That's awful.
It was better than the original.
No, I mean. Yeah, it was. But like, I remember the mic, because yeah, it would have been that time. The Minecraft parodies, like the only reason that Teo Cruz's Dynamite is still relevant was because of TNT,
And also Screw the Never to Moves Like Jagger.
Is that one as well?
Yep.
Fucking
That
hell.
was Body Yogscast.
That was the Yogscast. Okay. Because it was them, and it was Captain Sparkles and Try Hard Ninja. Yeah. And a couple of other people. It was a weird time. This is when we were in university as well. This was a weird time.
It was a weird time.
But this was
when we were just about to go to secondary school.
Yeah, that's what 2002 was, roughly. Yeah,
2003 we started secondary school.
Yes, we did. Thank you very much. Oh, that's dating us. So, yeah, we'd have been in year 6 when this album came out.
Yep.
For those of you who are American, which is not very many of you, That is very much like the end of elementary.
Yeah.
Maybe middle school. I don't know. I should have looked it up. I didn't because I can't
didn't
be
really
fucked.
care enough.
Yeah, who cares? Our school system's better. At least we don't get shot. Anyway,
So there were 5 singles from this album.
Okay, well, we know what 3 of them are.
Go on then, see if you can guess all of them.
Okay, so it's This Love, She Will Be Loved, and Sunday Morning, obviously.
Yep.
Was the album opener a single? Harder to Breathe.
Yes.
Ooh, so
And it was their first single.
that is interesting.
You just need to guess the last one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with.
There is a caveat as well that this was an international market single.
I'm not sure that helps me, but okay. I'm gonna say that it was Shiver.
No.
Piss.
It was Must Get Out.
What territory did they put that out in?
International market.
It's a hell of a territory.
I know, right?
Is that like when England does football matches against rest of world?
Yeah, I do love it when we see him against ROW. So, commercial success. This was a slow burner that became a behemoth.
Mm.
It eventually reached the top 10 in multiple countries, sold over 10 million copies worldwide, turned Maroon 5 into global stars. They won Best New Artist Grammy and maintained radio relevancy for years due to the long string of singles.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then, like, the one that came after this did really well and had loads of singles, and the one that came after that did really well and had loads of singles.
You're
I
just
don't
not
know.
a fan.
I mean, no, I'm not. Like, clearly this is... I'm blaming Jennings as the only other person I've got to blame here. Because did you buy this album?
This was of the era where you did not buy albums, you procured them.
Okay, did you procure this album?
I did procure this album.
You're part of the problem.
Yeah, I am. And I don't give a shit. So going into the professional ratings, because these always give me a chuckle. All Music, 3.5. Chris DeGau's Consumer Guide gave it 1 star, I think.
Go on, Chris.
The Guardian gave it 3. Rolling Stone gave it 3. And Sputnik Music are making a comeback. They gave it a 4.5.
That's a callback to another episode that you're going to have to find out, because I don't remember which one it was. Okay, so is there any more, like...
So, this album was released with copy control protection systems in some regions. How scumbaggy is that?
Fucking DRM on the Maroon 5 album.
You couldn't put this on your computer and put it on your bloody MP3 player because you weren't allowed to. What the actual fuck?
Do you think there was like if it was like de novo, where like it just locks you out of certain parts of the album, or like it makes it weird in some places?
You can't listen to this. It's just Adam Levine going, no.
This album isn't for you, and then he ejects the CD
and just breaks it in half.
Wow, I mean that is some intense copy
Play
protection.
on hi-fi. You cannot copy songs.
In my head, I don't know why it went to the Lego Island thing where, oops, you have to put the CD into the thing. Why is Lego Island coming to my head? Right.
Wow.
Anything else that you want to mention about this? Anything interesting?
2 songs did not make the original album cut.
Ooh.
And one of them was Woman, which appeared on the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack.
Excuse me?
Yep. And Ragdoll appeared as a B-side on the deluxe edition of the album.
Spider-Man 2 has Maroon 5 in it.
It certainly does.
God, that makes me feel awful.
The song Woman was also featured on a 2013 Victoria's Secret swimwear video.
Oh, fuck off. I can't think of anything less sexy than And Now Maroon 5.
Anyway, here's Maroon 5!
Ew! Right, okay. You have some positive feelings about this record. I do not. We've now listened to it again for the show. So, again, thank you, Jenny, for the suggestion, and I apologise for what's about to happen. Top line thoughts. What are you feeling about this album?
I like it.
Still like it?
I think it's just a bit of fun.
Okay. Just a bit of fun. Yeah.
Top line thoughts?
Top line thoughts. I've written it down. This was the singularly most miserable experience I've ever had listening to an album for this show. I was dreading it when it was picked. I'm dreading it now. It was as bad, if not worse, than what I had prepared for. This, no joke, I managed 2 full listens, which is shockingly low for this show. The first one was broken up into, I shit you not, 6 separate attempts to get through the album all in one go, because I just couldn't torture myself for longer than is absolutely necessary. I did do a full actual sit down end to end listen through. The second listen through, I had to wait for a slow day at work where not many of my friends were in, and all I could do was listen to Maroon 5. That was fully painful. And if I'm going to sum up my review in one line before we get to the verdict, it would be, if I was Jane and this album was written for me as my legacy, I'd fucking top myself. Thoughts?
So this sounds like you've had a similar experience to me with Pink Floyd.
Oh, this is very much my Pink Floyd, which is a fucking sentence about Maroon 5.
Maroon 5 this is my Pink Floyd.
Put that on the fucking poster. This is my Pink Floyd.
Well, considering your thoughts, did you know that Taco Bell actually started as a hot dog stand called Bell's Drive-In in 1948?
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Whenever any of us are having a bad time, we get some fast food history facts. Taco Bell this time.
Yep.
Do you know that the actual original Taco Bell still exists, but they were going to lose like the plot, like the land it was on. So they literally dug the fucking thing out of the earth and drove it to the Taco Bell headquarters. Didn't know what to do with it, and it's just been covered in tarpaulin and left on the driveway.
I love that. That is such a good...
I only know this because I watched it on YouTube like maybe 7 days ago. And so I was like, this guy was like, I'm going to the original locations of fast. It's like he went to the original In-N-Out, the original McDonald's and all this. And he's like, I tried to go to Taco Bell, but it's in bits on their driveway. Oh, wow. Dear. Yeah.
So let's see if you've got any favourite songs.
You know what's going to be interesting, right? Are we going into
favourite
tracks
now?
Okay, fair enough. There is actually one I genuinely like.
Is it Not Coming Home?
It's not Coming Home.
Oh, okay.
It's actually the album opener.
Okay.
I really kind of like Harder to Breathe. It feels like the only bearable track on the album.
I know why you like it.
Why is that?
Heavy drums.
Heavy drums do something for me. It's got a bit more drive to it. It's a perfectly cromulent song, but the drums do help you out. And like I just feel like when they're going for that kind of like post-funk kind of alt-rock sound, it works a lot better for them. Like the and the drums counteracting that. I think it's a bass. I'm just going to say it's a bass. Drums counteracting that bass line throughout is genuinely quite effective. And I don't think the lyrics are terrible. I will say that I don't think Adam Levine should be allowed to swear. It doesn't suit him. In fact, it's in my notes. Adam Levine is a man who should not swear. It sounds unnatural coming from a man who feels like he started existing a nanosecond before the track started. He just sounds too innocent to say the fuck word. And it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Well, that's why I thought you'd like Not Coming Home. It's got a similar sort of sound to Hard to Breathe. It's quite a similar song, but it's got like a funkier, like bass section, but less drums.
Less drums. It tries. I have thoughts about Not Coming Home, which we'll fucking get to. But like, it is very much a lesser version of this track. This is the one where I felt like confidently, as your album opener, you go, okay, yeah, it's slightly soft. It's not like Nickelback era butt rock. It's not meant to be grungy. It's meant to be more pop rock, pop alt. I don't know. It's lively and it's youthful, which works for the time. And like, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun song. I remember hearing it. Now, this is one for the early internet crowd. This was used in the credits for like a Flash animation. I know Ego Raptor was a voice actor in it, and it was from this British studio, and it was like these friends, and they went to E3. I can't remember the name of it. I wish I could. And they used this as the ending track over their credits. I was like, oh, wow, this really fits the vibe of like youthful people doing youthful things. So I really kind of liked it, and that's my reference for that particular track. Is people on Newgrounds liked it. It was kind of cool. Anyway, that is the last track I'll be talking about in this section.
Okay.
So is there any ones that you want to
I like Sunday Morning is up there with one of my favourite songs. It is a great Sunday morning song.
Who could have known? It's not like it's in the title or anything.
I know. It is just a nice, relaxing song that's easy to sing along to.
This is something I wanted to mention about the singles. The sheer amount of overplay, I feel like actually saves them from having, like, for myself, having like massive angry thoughts about it. It's like they've just become like background music, you know what I mean?
I do think that this paved the way for quite a few pop rock. I know you don't like calling them pop rock acts to come after them. It's like this
specifically Sunday Morning, or
I just mean Maroon 5 in general,
okay,
but
right.
just like how easy their songs are. Like this is probably what led to 5 Seconds of Summer and some of those sorts of similar pop rock bands that people go mad over, which have kind of changed the music landscape.
I've got a question.
Go on then.
Who are 5 Seconds of Summer?
You are an old man.
I am. Who are they?
They are a band.
Okay, cool. That's really narrowed it down. Cheers, mate.
It's all right.
What, governor? I don't.
They're an American band. They did a cover of Cecilia, I think.
Okay.
Or was that the Vamps? I don't know. Let me guess, you don't know who the Vamps are either.
No.
They're like the English 5 Seconds of Summer. Has that narrowed it down for you?
No, it hasn't.
You don't listen to enough new music, Governor.
I just don't listen
You
to
only listen to your niche,
yes.
you bastard.
I mean, listen to a lot more different stuff thanks to this show. And
yeah, you do.
Thank you for listening at home, especially Jenny, whose album I'm going to tear a new one.
Anyway, so yeah, Sunday Morning, really nice song. It's like really singable, mellow. It's a moment preserved in time, and it's just the sound of two people pretending that things are still simple. So it's kind of like we've just had an argument, but we're pretending that we're still happy.
Is that what the song is?
That's what the song's all about.
So
it's like the after hour, where they're thinking of times that are simpler. So a little bit more context to the song.
I actually enjoyed that context because I didn't know that. Because it's just one of those like overplayed songs that just kind of exist in the world. The only kind of like emotion I can tie to it, and go with me on this, it really strongly evokes a sense of like purgatory to me anyway. It's like sitting in like a Costa coffee at an airport. It's like I know there's going to be some exciting stuff that comes afterwards, but I'm stuck in this kind of just ambience.
That's similar sort of message. Like it's a moment stuck in time.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to come after it. You know what's happened before it, but you don't know whether it's going to be a positive or negative thing that happens after that track.
It's weird that like, because I say that as not a positive thing. It's weird that it's kind of in a parallel with what's going on, because I genuinely just get a sense of just waiting with this track. This is what I imagine that the music like. When you die, you're put into a lift, and eventually, when that lift reaches destination, it'll either be in heaven or hell. And this is the music they play in that lift whilst you're just waiting for something. The song just feels like dead air.
But did you know that before Taco Bell, Glenn Bell ran a taco stand called Taco Tia?
Sorry, his name's Glenn Bell.
His name is Glenn Bell.
He was in a comedy duo with his friend Brian End.
Well, can tap on my window and knock on my door. I liked She Will Be Loved.
Oh, you don't?
I do. It's a nice song.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's just a nice song.
I used to have respect for you. Okay.
Fuck you.
It's overplayed, which is why I'm not as angry as I could be, right? But I fucking hate this song. It is whiny. It's shit rock that's made for like complete cooks. It's Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud for the millennial grey generation. It's a song that was made for people's weddings who they don't actually read beyond the title of the fucking song. And they just go, oh, be loved. Oh, I'm going to love you. Oh, I'm going to love you till you're 7. It's just this. It's love songs for morons, and I just can't.
I don't
deal
see
with
it as a love song.
Mm.
I never saw it as a love song. I sat and actually listened to it, and it's more of a song about trying to save someone that doesn't want to be saved.
Right.
It's like he had a savior complex. He's looking from the outside in. It's like she will be loved, but it's not necessarily saying that she currently, or it's going to be you doing it.
Why is it that you're debating the semantics of Maroon 5? Like,
Because you're looking at it from such a singular viewpoint. I'm having to try and fight Maroon 5's corner to show there is more than just what you think.
that's going to be your fucking epitaph. I fought Maroon 5's corner. Just like...
I stand on Maroon 5's hill.
You stand for Maroon 5 and it's sickening. No,
It's like-
you actually like the song though.
Yeah,
You actually-
I like Shiver as well. I like the theme of obsession, infatuation, and losing control over desire. However, the reason I like this song is because how the fuck did nobody know that he was a creep after releasing this?
Oh, it's creep coded as fuck, right? Yeah.
It's like this song. The reason I like it is because it kind of showed me that he's a bit odd, and I didn't realize the sort of character he would become in later years. But it's like a time capsule of this guy's a freak.
Yeah. Like, the man's a Ken doll. The man has zero sex, and that created a monster. This song is so weird though, because like, it. What's the nice way of putting this?
Shit.
Yeah. But like, because Adam Levine is just such a man who's just never experienced the touch of a woman.
Yet he's married to a Victoria's Secret model, and he's then asking other women for sex.
I
on
may
side.
need to see the booty. Fuck me. What an absolute cook. But like, he writes.
I want that tattoo.
Fuck me. He writes like sexy songs. And I say that with all of the fucking sex appeal of a man in his 30s who is just over the hill. From the perspective of somebody who couldn't even fucking sketch a tit for you. Like, he's just a total and utter virgin, and it really comes across the way that he describes sex in this song. It's just all titillation and no actual fucking go through, you know what I mean?
But did you know that there's a Taco Bell in Guam? Because of course there is.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
Just the one.
How big is Guam?
I don't know, but they also tried to expand into Mexico and failed spectacularly.
Well, yeah. That'd be like trying to open Long John Silver's here, because they tried to do that.
I mean, beef eater's popular here.
I mean, that's slightly different in it. But like fish and chips, like, you can get fucking anywhere. And they genuinely try. I can't remember where it was. It was round here. They opened a combination A&W and Long John Silver's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to try A&W.
It was not good.
Oh,
I had it in the States and it was fine. But like, they opened one here and it was not good. But like, why do we don't need chain fish and chip shops in the UK. That's just weird.
it is.
Like, burgers were not okay outside of Wimpy and the good old Bender in a bun.
Hey, there's Carl Jr.'s by my work.
For real?
For real.
No way, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to go there next time I'm down in the office.
Please send me photos.
I will.
Excellent. Or bring me back something. Whichever. Is there any more songs that you liked on this?
I did like Sweetest Goodbye.
Which one was that again?
The track closer.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wrote a meme down for this one.
Okay,
I wrote, "You go, girl, give us nothing."
So I think this is a nice way to end the album, because the whole album is about love and loss, to put it into really layman's terms. So this is like the closing of a chapter, the finishing of a book, the last breath of a relationship. It's bittersweet. It's beautifully bruised. It's soaring. It's going, go fuck yourself. I'm done, from the woman's perspective.
Oh,
Like,
you think
he's
it's
there
from-
like saying,
'cause I thought it was from his perspective.
from his perspective, like, oh, it's the sweetest goodbye. But he's seeing it through like rose tinted glasses. She's on the other side, giving him two fingers and like running down the street as fast as she can.
I thought this was just another really badly written shagging song. Like the kind of sex you would have when you've just had a big dinner and you're trying to hold the fart in. It's just awkward. You know what I mean?
I get where you're coming from, but if you don't look at it as a love song, then you can see it in a slightly different light. I am on Maroon Hill as we speak. This love, it's just the most overplayed song that Maroon 5 have ever released.
Oh yeah, and it's probably the reason why I can't muster any like actual bile for it, because like,
do.
yeah, it's just, of course you fucking know it.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I think it's kind of pretty evocative of like that early 2000s soft rock stuff, which is about the nicest thing I can say is that it's at least doing that pretty well. I don't actively get offended by this one. Yeah, it's not for me. I still wouldn't choose to put it on, But I'm not angry if I'm like out in a shopping centre and this is. I'm not getting mad about it. I'm not like, oh god, why are we playing this? It feels kind of at this point, because you say it's 24 years old, 25 years
24.
old, 24 years old. Kind of feels a little bit retro nostalgic at this point, which is grim to say about my own past. But yeah, I don't have actively bad thoughts about this song. I think it's perfectly cromulent at what it does.
Okay, well, I'm going to go into the tracks I don't like because I feel like I'm going to spend a lot less time talking about this.
Probably.
Than you will. So, first one is Secret. Really slow opening. If they'd have just had the second half of the song, it'd have been fine. I don't know why it's got the really slow, quiet opening track. I think if they'd give it a better bass line, better beat, better rhythmical section, it'd have been a standout track.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know why it opens with that really bizarre, massive air quotations here, guitar solo that I confidently think is like 2 notes, maybe.
Probably.
Like,
I think that's him playing.
And that would explain a lot.
But it's like I was listening to this while I was running this morning, and I thought my phone had stopped because it was that quiet. It's like to go from like the track before of Sunday Morning into that. It's just
goes on and fucking on. It takes its time, and it doesn't feel like it's doing that for any great effect. It's doing that to push out another average 3-minute fucking pop song. And I'm like, why are you making me wait for this thing with no real substance?
Instead to give it a bit of a rockier backing track, I think, and just the second half of the song, I think it'd have been better.
It's also one of those. It's kind of common in the back half of this album. The rhyming gets real fucking lazy.
Yeah, it does.
Like proper written by committee level, right? Like basic rhyming structures. It's in a lot of these tracks, but it really stood out in Secret because it was just giving me nothing else to focus on.
And my other track that I didn't really enjoy was Through With You, which is the direct follow-up to this song.
Yeah. I'm just going to quote directly from my notes here. It was about this point of the album that I really wanted to die. It's just another go at a concept they failed to get across in Shiver and Tangled. I don't have anything constructive to say because at this point it felt like I was the subject of the most beige version of MK Ultra. This whole experience is like being force-fed a 12-course meal of unsweetened oatmeal and wallpaper paste. I think I was having an episode during
I don't think
album.
you were enjoying this album.
No, I don't think I was. So are those like the only ones that like really stand out as like terrible for you? Like, is the rest like
the rest
good?
I can just I can sit and listen to easily without any issue.
Fair enough. We're in the bad section still, right?
Yeah, we're in the bad section.
Here we fucking go. It's time
okay, before you get going, they once
okay.
created a Kit Kat quesadilla in the UK. On to the bad ones.
I want to know how that works.
I want to try it.
Is it a Kit Kat chunky?
I don't know. It just says Kit Kat quesadilla.
Taco Bell did
Taco Bell did a Kit Kat try saying that. Jesus Christ, try saying that 5 times in a row. Kit Kat quesadilla.
Kit Kat quesadilla.
I'm going to find a picture of the Kit Kat quesadilla.
Please do.
While you rant.
It's the only thing that's going to give me joy in the next 10 minutes. Right. We've already talked about the first 4 tracks of the album. I'm going to go through the fucking rest of this absolute shit show. Tangled. It's Shiver Part 2, and for some reason the guitar sounds like it's farting, only it's slower than Shiver for some reason. Who thought that was a good idea? That the Kit Kat quesadilla looks very good. The chocodilla. Sorry, Tangled. It's
a thing.
It's a thing. It kind of felt like Chinese water torture towards the end because we just can't get through this album quick enough and get it over and done with, leading me neatly into the sun. They really thought they could do funk. They really thought they could. What they actually did was a kind of plodding fucking semi-rhythmic soft funk nonsense jam. It's the kind of stuff that if it was on the background in like Emmerdale or something like that, you wouldn't bat an eye. But I question who's getting up and choosing, like, who's going, oh, you need to hear The Sun by Maroon 5. Like, who gets up and actively chooses to listen to this? Those people need to be studied for science. Have we talked about Must Get Out yet?
No.
It's a one-liner. The lyric, I tried to laugh but cry instead, may as well be tattooed onto my fucking forehead whilst I listen to this album. Secret, we've kind of already mentioned. Through with it. Not coming home. Not fucking coming home. It was a very close tie for worst on the record between this and Shiver, and I'm not sure I could put a hair between them at the minute. You are kidding me, Maroon 5, with the fake crowd effects. You presumptuous bitch. You thought that you could have, you can kid people into thinking that you have a huge stadium level audience, and you can't achieve it because you ain't fucking got it at this point, and you use this horrible canned audio, and you think that people are going to go fucking crazy for this. I hate your presumption, and I hate your fucking music. They were not a big band at this point. Like, this was a breakout hit for sure. That they're not fucking thank you, good night, this big at this fucking point. You've not earned this level of self-reverence, you fucking assholes. All I know is that this level of overproduction is hiding the fact that the music is hollow as fuck. The guitar confidently does, like, the same two fucking riffs throughout the whole thing and just alternates back and forth. And I think the worst part of it, despite the lack of any good fucking drums, unlike the album opener, is that I think there was something salvageable here. I think if they kind of let this cook a bit more and didn't try and overproduce it into this fucking ambient piece that they've decided to do, you could have had something that was probably as good as Harder to Breathe. Cut the nonsense, cut the chorus vocals, cut the crowd crap, beef up the guitar, put some good fucking drums in there. You might have something halfway decent, but as it stands, it's just a monument to their fucking arrogance, and I fucking hate it.
So Taco Bell's social media team is known for chaotic gremlin energy.
Is this going to be like Greg's on Instagram?
I get my eggs from Greg.
It's the house hit of the year. And I think we've done the rest of the album now. I don't care if we haven't. You probably know where this is going.
I think you're going to put this... I think I'm going to be surprised by what you rate this.
Best of the year? No.
Second best of the year.
Yeah, only second. I truly tried to give this a go. Truly. I don't want you to think that I came in with... No, I came in with some level of prejudice. I tried to put it down. This insipid fucking early 2000s pop shite, it just so isn't my bag. And I really thought I had the emotional maturity to kind of get over that, considering that, I'm not a teenager anymore.
And you're not coming home.
And I'm not going through that rebellious counterculture part of my life. But, it just set off a fight or flight response in me. And I was worried it was going to do that, and it fucking did. I reverted back to being a want-to-be edgy 13-year-old going, no, this is stupid music made by the System and Simon Cowell. And just, it took me right back there, and it was not a fun experience. I truly apologise and really wish I had some human decency within me to try and look past it and see it for what it is. And, what it's trying to be is a fairly broad appealing soft rock record for radio play. And if that's the way you look at it, it passes with flying colours. I'm looking at it as, is this unskippable? And and I genuinely, on my first listen through, as I said, stopped 6 times and had to just go forward from the song I was on. So, you know where this is going. I need to sellotape this to the Pink Floyd one that's currently sitting underneath the skip. I had a miserable fucking time with this record.
Yeah, you know how I felt at Pink Floyd now.
Yeah, truly. I was like, oh, but come on, there's some artistic integrity to this. I'm like, even if there is some artistic integrity to what Maroon 5 was doing, I don't want to know. I just want it to be cast down into a pit where I never have to listen to it again. The beautiful thing I get to do now is exactly what you did for Pink Floyd. I get to go onto Maroon 5 and I get to block them. I am so looking I haven't done this yet. I'm so looking forward to doing this, and I get to do it now because fuck this piece of shit.
And while you do that, I've had to re-block the home team.
Re-block them?
So, I've got a beef with Spotify. I like to listen to radio mixes because it sometimes I say, gives you new artists to listen to based on what you've already listened to. So why the fuck is every single playlist I'm making adding Loud by the home team?
Again.
I unblocked them after Spotify Wrapped because the year before last, they were in my top artists, even though I didn't actively listen to them. They got into fourth. The same as the year before, where We Came as Romans were second, when I don't even like them. So I had to block them. I thought, I'll unblock them for 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. And I think they're up in my top 5 now. Because every single play... Like, Maroon 5 stopped playing this morning. Guess who it played?
I'm going to guess Burt Bacharach.
I wish that'd have been an improvement. No, it's the fucking home team. I don't understand it.
They just got you 7 days a week. You got my sanity. You know, I'm actually coming round to them. I think they're actually quite good.
I think they're good. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I think they've got a great sound, but I don't want to listen to them every fucking day. Like, some days, I want to listen to Beartooth. Some days, I want to listen to the Spice Girls, for example.
Why?
I don't really like the Spice Girls. I'm more of a Blue fan, but they were the first thing that came to mind because their 30th anniversary tour has been shit patterned.
Excuse me?
They had a 30th anniversary tour with all of them. It's now been cancelled.
Oh, that's a shame for the 5
What a
remaining
shame.
fans of Blue.
No, I'm talking about the Spice Girls.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
No, that would have been like international news. What?
That has come out 3 hours ago.
Shit, okay.
That has timed.
I'm old.
this
I just
episode.
don't. I just don't look at the news. Apparently.
No, I saw that earlier. That's why it's fresh in the mind. That's why I said Spice Girls. But yeah, Spotify, fix your shit. Sometimes you want to listen to it. Yeah, I get it. I've probably liked 1 or 2 of their songs. I looked earlier. I think I've got 3 of their songs favorited out of their whole back catalogue. Stop fucking putting them into every playlist. Taco Bell's hot sauce packets have sassy messages because the brand is self-aware. And that is where we're going to finish today's episode.
You didn't say whether it was skipped or unskippable.
Oh, fuck it. It doesn't really matter, does it? My opinion doesn't matter. You've sellotaped this completely underneath the skip. I'd have thrown it in there anyway and took a massive turd in it because Adam Levine is out. Anyway, Taco Bell once experimented with spicy Pop Rocks burritos. Yes, popping candy.
That's got to hurt on the way out.
And the way in. Depends on where you put it. Doesn't really matter what I think. Mike has decimated this album, covered it in petrol, even though the price is at a sky-high limit. And, yeah. Sorry, Maroon 5. Sorry, Jenny, you haven't made the cut.
Was this worse than Ed Sheeran?
See, I don't think the Ed Sheeran album was as bad as I personally made out. I think I was just pissed off because I listened to the stuff before it, and that was such a far throw from what he'd originally said he was going to come out with, and it's pissed me off, and now I just can't stand him. So I've got a personal prejudice against him.
I can't separate them in my head. I don't know whether this is worse or Ed Sheeran. I kind of don't want to think about either of them anymore. Yeah, strange bedfellows.
Well, with a tear in my eye, this is the sweetest goodbye.
Grim.
I hope you understand.
Utterly grim.
Ooh.
Please stop it. Get in the bin. Right, if you have an album for us that you think is unskippable, send it over to us. skippod@gmail.com. That's skipod@gmail.com. Or you can go to Linktree, linktr.ee/skippod to send us your albums. They'll go on the wheel, and then we'll spin it, and then maybe you'll be picked. That's the joy of the show. Keep coming back. See if your album's been picked.
And maybe we'll completely shit on your favourite artist and tell you a random fact about another fast food brand.
And then you can yell at us. And that's all part of the joy. Next week is a real interesting artist, so hopefully you'll join us for that one. And we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.